It's that time, everybody. Yay. Whoa, Oni's early this time, dude. You're like an hour and a half late last night. I was like, what? Ah, Meridian's here. Hell yeah, dude. Happy to have you guys. Let me know how the levels are, as always. I'm not really in a mood for Time Splitters music today, so I got something else, I guess. Just a random playlist. Oh, okay. So right now, the majority of the team is... There are a bunch of others. We found an issue we're having with CryEngine's animation systems. So... yeah, some setbacks, unfortunately. Put some ambient soundtrack music. You know what? Skyrim works pretty well for that. Maybe we'll do Skyrim in a little bit. But I need to find a weapon to work on. Who's that? Who's there? Aha!
I've arrived. I have come to bomb your stream and tell you how to do your job.
Oh. Welcome. And who are you, sir?
I am the lead, not of anything actually.
Oh man, we got 7 viewers that are confused right now.
Well, those 7 viewers, it sounds good that we have them.
Gosh.
Well, what are you going to be making today? I guess mind.
I don't know. I think we're gonna be working on a gun. Hi Sam, who wants to apply as a programmer within the next 3 weeks. As advice goes, do your learning and definitely talk and communicate with us. You have to do a lot to get on our bad side. Isn't
If
that...
you want to get onto the team's good side, you need to bring cupcakes to a unknown location currently, but we will tell you.
Like a P.O. box or what?
No, it'll be in a location special to Sam.
Gosh.
Sam, you know where to go.
I've been neglecting this one for a long time, but this one needs to be done.
The plasma auto rifle. By the way, I'm not going to do it the whole stream. For a start, I wouldn't even consistent enough to keep up with it.
Jeez.
But yeah, plasma auto rifle sounds good. How are you going to be making this model of a model?
I'm going to use the duplicate button and then slap on a texture and be good.
Oh shit! That's some real technique there, buddy.
Yup.
Can't wait to see how you extrude and duplicate that thing known as gun. It'll be really good, I think, if you can do that.
Yeah, dude. It'd be great. It'd be fantastic.
It'll be a good gun.
Oh, that's right. It only lets you render this like once. It's silly. I still think it's amazing we can have these original models. Oh, my cat has arrived. Hello, kitty. Hey, this ain't mine. This is the original. Don't you guys...
So how quickly do you think you're going to be making this? Is it going to take 10 minutes? 5 minutes?
Oh yeah, like maybe like 14 minutes.
14 minutes?
Yep.
Nice. Well, I certainly hope it turns out as well as you perceive it in your brain. Currently, everyone in the Rewind chat is screaming. I won't say why, but everyone is screaming right now. It's a pandemonium as they have run into more issues.
Yay,
So,
CryEngine!
Sam, if you come along and help out the team, that would be great because everyone else is stumped, crying, dead inside. And you can pretty much expect that. Yes, it is Alfred.
Got him.
Yeah, somebody figured it out. To be honest, how do people know my name?
You did that. I mean, you did the post with all your pictures. You're like, hey, I'm Alfred. You were on Facebook at one point when you showed off the head sprouter. You did the behind the scenes or the tissue.
Fine, I get it. I've let myself be seen, so to speak. But
Yeah.
I think people would know.
You're also on Twitter, and we've also said your name a lot of times.
Oh, really? What do you say about me?
Oh, just terrible things.
Oh, wow. What kind of terrible things do you say about me, Aegis?
Oh, all the kinds of terrible things.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine, just to say bad things with your friends, but, maybe you shouldn't let me know, because it might upset me,
I'm sorry, Alfred. I gotta come clean.
Yeah, it's not like I feel betrayed or anything. I mean, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine to have a bit of a bitching session with your mates and talk about how much you dislike that limey character modeling son of a bitch. You Americans always talking about that. Anyway, I hope you do good. I hope this gun model works out, and I certainly don't hope that you absolutely fail at modeling it.
Like power goes out. Ah! I got a cat like curling up between my arms right now. You damn cat! Ah! Ah! I let them down here, and then they just like go crazy. Acting 10 out of 10. Good job, Alfred. You got
Who thinks I'm acting? Who thinks I'm acting? Those are my genuine emotions, damn it. Those are my genuine real feels.
You got the acting 10 out of 10 award. Missing Sam. We need Sam and Niall, dude. We always have Sam and Niall.
Oh wait, really? They're always here?
For the most part, yeah.
I mean, I understand Niall, because Niall can't handle the heat. So he can't go to sleep. But Sam?
He's usually pretty... Yeah, I'd like the new gang.
The new gang? What happened to Jackson and Austin?
Oh, Jackson's dead, dude. He's dead.
Oh no, what happened? What? Jackson's dead?
I mean, basically, like, he's not around anymore.
Yeah, but I would have thought that people would have noticed by now. Did everybody say, where's Jackson?
I mean, people have asked. Not everyone, though.
Well, I mean... Good night, sweet prince, I guess.
Please add Fortes model to the game. I'm not a character artist.
Yeah, but considering the quality of that original Vortex model, you probably could do.
Could do better.
Do better?
Yeah, dude.
But he needs to look the same. He needs to have that burlap sack as a shirt. And he needs to look like he's been made
Burlap
out of...
sack. I love it. It's pretty much what it is.
Sympathy. Well, there you got your wish, Aegis.
Hi!
Oh, it's really sharp bit.
So To the Top just said, if you do story things I want to help, I can make few situations. What do you mean, man?
Alfred likes situations.
Give me an example. Why are you laughing at me because of that? What does that even mean? I just want to know what kind of situations this guy's talking about, you see?
It's the downstream. Is this PG or PG-13?
We're already at PG-13.
It's too late. I've already appeared. Like something epic. I mean, if when maybe something, if the story happens, I don't think much will be changed. Unless we want to adapt that lovely bit of fan fiction over on the forums.
We need to. I think there's more fan fiction stories, so we need to get another call going.
Well, I mean, it was pretty damn good actually.
I mean,
you weren't. You may have not been there at the time, but it was absolutely a beautiful story about how. Oh, I'm trying to remember what happened now.
Yeah, essentially, if we do story things, it's going to be exactly the same as the original games.
Except
we don't need anything new.
With 10 times more slow-mo.
Like 100 times more lens flare.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I mean that's how you remaster things now, isn't it? You get some nice lens flare on there.
That's how you get funding from Crytek.
Too soon.
Hey, Aegis, when I joined the Banter voice chat, I don't know, when do you voice the thing?
Someone said please add Vortex model to game, lads. We don't have the model.
We've already discussed this, and we've already said that Aegis is going to model Vortex.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've already agreed. Don't you remember that conversation we had like 2 minutes ago, just before Niall got here, that we totally going to stick to now because we had it before? Because I'm the only witness to that conversation.
You are lead character artist, so you can palm on to you.
No. No, you can't.
Like you wouldn't do it anyway. It's a labour of love.
It's not a labour of love, isn't it?
It's worth it. Trust me.
You do it then, Niall.
Oh yeah, you do.
Come on. I'm not lead character artist.
Yep.
You have to promote me for that privilege.
Okay then. Who has the ability?
I don't know.
Jose, pretty much.
Jose. Well, okay.
So Jose made Alfred lead at being awesome, which is a sweet thing to do.
I suppose, but it doesn't sound like a very Jose thing to do. I don't think he did.
Was like messaging Discord while he's driving.
That's true. He did do that while he was driving. Is he okay? Do you think? When he came into the chat, he didn't say anything. He was dead quiet.
Yeah, he couldn't talk.
And then I think the only thing he said is if I scroll up here, let's see, Jose today, 9:35 p.m. Sweet Lord. That's about it.
That sums up the entire conversation.
That was the conversation. Yes.
I wonder if they're fixing things. When I was in the chat, it seemed like nothing was improved or...
No. You know that saying, 1 step forward, 2 steps back? This is 1 step back, 2 steps back. So...
Oh.
It's not even making steps, you just get your legs cut out. 2 steps backwards and then you can never walk again.
Well, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, we still have the opportunity to get, like... something. Still.
Alfred's lost his words.
Entertaining stream. So, Aegis, how do you entertain your 9, 8 viewers?
Oh, you know,
11.
just doing this. Having
Doesn't, like,
you,
get
having you,
Conversation topics do you
having you
bring up?
come in. I don't know, because usually you guys talk.
So, Israel Palestine. How do you guys feel about it?
I feel like biscuits.
Oh, I could go for some biscuits.
Yeah.
What biscuits though?
Biscuits are basically cookies for
Maybe
you guys, right?
digestives.
Ah, it's a safe option.
It's a safe option, but they're nice. What would you go for, Rich T?
Are you a bourbon or a custard cream person?
I'm a bourbon.
Yo,
Yes.
yes. Seth says, "Yo, can I sell my body to join the team?" You know, we could all. I think we could all get a. We could all have some relief for sure, but I don't know if that's the type of relief that.
Take his
I don't think
more
that's
souls to steal.
I mean, I would have thought that he would have, like, given his body to the team like you give your body to science.
For
That's
experiments.
on the line for Rewind. It was incredible yesterday because he couldn't figure out how to, like, make something move. And it crashed every time he employed it into engine. Full on hard crash.
Boy.
It was like just a car crash that you have to slow down and just admire it.
I mean, you can, but I'd rather just stay away from that wreck as much as possible, because who knows when a bit of metal might go flying. You know, gore you.
At that point, he'd be doing the work.
Damn cats.
It's your time, it's your time.
Discussing story.
We had someone in public, so whatever it was called, said that he knows some devs that might want to help, but they only know how to code in RPG Maker. And that's
Sweet.
legit.
Bring him on, Jesus!
Yeah.
RPG Maker is the end we're going to be switching to next.
We're already there.
Yeah, exactly.
We have 2 game makers left now.
By the way, to anybody who is in the chat, how do you feel about a RPG Maker times split game? I mean, we've tried our best with CryEngine, but it's just no dice. So we decided it might be better to switch to RPG Maker because that has a lot of downloadable assets you can use, like tile packs, character packs, sound effect packs, as well as pre-built storylines.
Pre-built storyline? What?
Yeah.
How do
I mean, I personally go for it. I'd definitely like to see how Cortez would fight the Demon King.
The Demon King, like, what?
Cortez fights Time Splitters as the Jarl of Windhelm.
Yes.
I end myself if you move to RPG Maker, says Seth.
You end yourself? What does that even mean?
I don't know.
End. What's end?
To put, to stop, to come to conclusion, to
cease.
cease. You know what?
Cease and desist.
Come or bring to a final point. Finish.
Yeah.
Game. Good damn.
A final part of something, especially a period of time, an activity, or a story. The end of war. Synonyms include conclusion, termination, ending, finish, climax, culmination, denouncement.
So wait,
What dictionary you have to say
This
about this?
Death Do Smith thing guy gonna climax himself if we don't That's what you're saying, I guess.
Whoa, wait.
I don't know. He'd have to confirm that for us.
There is already a Time Splitters Doom one, I think. In fact, I think it's on ModDB.
Oh, really?
Yes, there's the Time Splitters Doom one where they have stormtroopers.
Oh,
So-
good.
Yeah, it was. I remember seeing it. They had stormtroopers. It was in Spaceways. I was really confused at seeing Star Wars characters there.
As you should be.
Doom Splitters, there we go, that's what it is.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
That's what we should make instead.
It's already been made.
We should join their team.
Doom one. Make it 3D.
Make it 3.
We've moved development over to Paint 3D.
Bioshock.
Yeah, I found it.
splitters.
Here we go. I don't know why the video's an hour long.
It's like the 5-minute tutorial that's like half an hour long. Oh, there it is.
Also, for some reason, the dude's playing as a lion?
It's his first Sona.
Oh gosh, should I show this?
There's Boba Fett.
Okay.
Here's
This is
the
publicly available. You can go and download it. So
Doom splitters. What?
Doom Splitters. Yes.
Oh, I just skipped to 2912 and it's just awful.
Hey now. Someone put a lot of effort
Can't
into
see.
this.
I like the ray gun in it. That's cool.
I'd rather play Doom.
It's true.
Yo, this is lit. Alright, I'm getting off topic. Okay.
This is pretty much on topic.
It's technically Time Splitters. You know, the giant spiders of Time Splitters.
The giant arachnotrons, yeah.
Arachnotrons.
Yeah, from Doom.
Gosh.
Doom Eternal.
Oh man, I'm so excited for that. I don't get
Yeah,
excited
invasions
for
in it.
shooters, but Jesus Christ.
Did you see the invasion at the end? One of the invaders was just called Dude.
Oh yeah, no, they've got their finger on the pulse and the pulse of the memes. Definitely.
Oh, it looks so good.
Spider
That's
turrets.
probably one of the few day one buys for me.
Hmm.
Probably next to Smash Ultimate.
Interested in Smash Ultimate. Looking forward to seeing how the Castlevania guys.
Ah, that was cool. That was really cool. In fact, yeah, I'm happy about video games at the moment. I'm actually not depressed about video games. Only this video game.
There's a lot I'm not really looking forward to.
But there's a difference between not looking forward to and looking forward to, and that's you don't have to pay attention to the things you're not looking forward to.
Unless
I'd
it's
say
like
that-
it's down your throat like Death Stranding.
I like the look at Death Stranding.
It was just walking for about 5 minutes.
I don't mind that. I'm not kidding. I played Dear Esther and enjoyed it.
Oh. I guess if we see more of the narrative, it makes sense.
Well, I think we
Just
are. I think
walking
the
where
reason
context is just-
that we're so skimp on story elements at the moment is so that Kojima doesn't do exactly what we did with Metal Gear Solid 5 and spill the beans of the whole entire game before it even releases,
And then get fired.
and then get fired,
From his own company.
and then get fired for putting resources into something you really shouldn't put resources into.
Pachinko machines.
No, Silent Hills.
I was so disappointed when PT got canned.
I still have that on my PS4. Like probably.
You could
still
probably sell
want
your
to-
PS4 for like millions.
But I don't want to.
No, you have a PS4. Should
I
have
have.
me.
I have a PS4 and it's not even a Pro.
Add me on PSN. We can play Black Ops 3.
Yeah, we saw
Because-
your TS4 story-based concept, Sam. We already have enough to worry about. Story is kind of put on the back burner, unfortunately.
Yeah. Although if Damianate or Parmesan was still on the team, you can guarantee he'd say something along the lines of, "I'm doing a story."
You wouldn't even be able to argue.
Accurate.
For real, add me on PSN.
Okay. I mean, it's basically the same names on.
Oh, yes. We're gonna be best friends. And never talk to each other on it.
Yeah, I mean that's. I literally don't. I haven't got anybody on PSN actually.
I could be your
My
best-
limited
from Seb- that-
experience.
of all people, actually, Seb. I have Seb on PSN.
My limited experience of PSN is like either it's always like people speaking Spanish, or it's like some fan in the background just and like it's just they can never have a conversation.
I mean,
awful.
the thing is, the last game I wanted to actually play online with somebody on PlayStation 4 was Bloodborne, But they
I've got Bloodborne.
you got Bloodborne.
Yeah.
You want to play Bloodborne at some point?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, yeah,
I've got,
new
8
characters.
characters.
Nice,
I've got
yes.
8 characters. Yes.
Definitely. I haven't played that game in such a long time.
Love it.
Yeah.
I was so ashamed, like, not ashamed, but I was so sad when the Shadows Die Twice teaser wasn't Bloodborne 2. With the, the arm sort of, twisted and
Yeah,
meshed.
I mean, I look forward to it. As people have said, it's being produced by Activision, which isn't a great sign.
Yeah, Activision. Crazy B2000 doesn't exist.
What? Just a second. I mean, no, wait, no. I temporarily moved my PS4 downstairs. Normally it would be up in my room and I'd be able to tell you, but
You just dead to me.
I'll just get you. I'll just give you the information.
Just give you my.
That too. That would work.
Where are you? Oh, you didn't even answer my message earlier. I was really upset.
Oh yeah, what was your message about?
It was about your Maya rigging knowledge.
I have quite large knowledge. Why? What was the
Really? Because I want to take up rigging in Maya.
Okay.
But my skinning knowledge is just the worst.
It's pretty much just a matter of patience. The skinning in Maya. I mean, I do it a lot, as well as overall animation. Okay.
Yeah, it was. I can set up the skeleton perfectly fine, do all the fingers and all that. But then doing the skin, especially on the fingers, it just makes me tear my hair out. I use voxel skin to get the majority done, or the bind skin, and using location-based skinning. But then fixing it, I can't do it.
I mean, getting skinning done on fingers is actually probably the easiest in Maya than any other program I've used for rigging. Only because I don't know, just because I like the dynamics of it. It's just a lot. It just meshes a lot more with me.
I think I prefer Max for hard surface. I can rig hard surface pretty easily.
I think the plus side of Max is the fact that you have things like the link system, which allows you to link and unlink on the keyframe. Yet in Maya, it's a bit more complicated. You have to use a parent constraint, and then you have to.
There is a plugin for it.
There is a plugin for it, but
ZX parent or something as well.
you still have to bake that out, so you can't go back and change it.
It doesn't even work on this rig with weapons into the character because you need to animate on control, and it doesn't work with control.
Yeah, no, weapon animation and rigging is easier in 3ds Max, but character animation is easier in Maya.
Yeah.
Overall, anyway.
I like Motion Builder. Not to animate, but to send it from Maya to Motion Builder and then tweak with
I've never used Motion Builder for animation. I've only used Motion Builder for mocap.
Okay, it's perfect. You can use Maya for mocap now, which is
with Human IK,
Yeah.
which basically is the same thing they had in Motion Builder.
It makes Motion Builder pretty much obsolete.
Yeah, I mean, Autodesk like doing that to their software.
3 lots of Autodesk software, and only 2 of them you can use the same rig with. Max just breaks everything and everything.
Yeah, that makes sense. But hey, at least it's better than having to transfer a rig from Maya into Blender.
Just doing anything in Blender makes me
Doing anything in Blender.
It's got a better, but goddamn, it's got a long way to go.
What are you, Austin?
Yeah, he made me join a Blender Discord so we could go into a voice call there, and I just started saying that Maya's better in every single way, and it didn't like me. The more I see of Sam's screenshots, the less I understand what's happening.
Well, without the context, it's quite. It does look like the
It's broken.
Yeah.
Funny enough, that's a theme. I like to imagine Josh is just getting more and more aggravated with Sam not being able to get it working.
I feel like it takes a lot to get Josh upset. I've never heard him get remotely close to upset.
Josh isn't human. He's basically just a robot who has programmed reactions, but they completely never fit the current
Detroit
situation.
become human, like cyborg.
Yeah. basically. I mean, everybody's seen pictures of Josh. I mean, who looks like that?
Have we?
Yeah?
He did a face reveal?
He's already done a face reveal.
Oh yeah, his old videos, he's on it with his girlfriend.
I must see what he looks like. I must see this non-human worker we have for Rewind.
Looking forward to playing Blood Bowl. It's just been sitting there and I haven't touched it in ages.
An age's mine.
Mint.
You're like, shut up. that pun barely worked.
If you understand what it means, though, then it does work.
Okay.
Deep meanings.
Oh, hey, I didn't know Josh had a LinkedIn account.
He does, yeah. It hasn't been updated in years.
Work as a programmer on... Wait. Work as a programmer on Times vs. Rewind, where I am responsible for adding features such as game modes and weapons into the game. Later in the project, I'll be responsible for adding new shaders to the game to make the game look its best. No.
I'm surprised. His grammar.
Josh doesn't type well.
I'm surprised his grammar isn't worse than that. Because I've seen some abominations.
There's not a single comma in any of that, and the sentence finishes without a full stop. So. I am an aspiring programmer currently studying. Oh, that's all.
How old is he? Is he like 24 or something? Or?
I don't know. Probably.
He's not older than me, is he?
No, he isn't older.
How old are you, Niall?
I'm 23.
Okay.
Almost dead.
What is this?
Why is
What
this
is
on?
this?
Why is one arm longer
What
than
is
the
that? Oh! Oh! Can we show the stream this? Am I allowed to?
Yeah, it's not
It's not even time script. It's just
What are you talking about? That's Jacob Crow.
You wanted to, you wanted to know what my reaction was, stream. This picture is shared in the voice dump. What is that? I don't understand what that is. Help! Oni's your reaction, Oni. Straight up Lamau. Dude, Lamau. I have a buddy of mine on Xbox, or actually no, I'm in like IRL, but he'll just literally just say like Raffle and like Lamau, just like in conversation.
oh, no, get a life. Maybe he meant it. Maybe he was rolling on the floor.
XD, my man, XD, dude, XD.
I love when people use XD unironically.
Oh, you should go on Twitter then.
I am, and I regret every single time I visit it.
Twitter is basically bad internet jokes, but used unironically.
Oh, wait. Yes! There we go, boys.
What?
Memed him thoroughly in YouTube chat.
Perfect T. I have a question. Because of the title, I thought about it. Does
Just
the game need
ignore
voice
it.
acting? Because blah 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 blah. How will Nikolai or the light be the same? I think it will have new voice acting. I don't want it to because all those pain sounds are hilarious and all that. But judging from the attitude that everyone else on the team has taken to new assets, I think there probably will be new voice acting.
I mean, think of it like this:
I don't actually know the protocol for that because they don't own the rights to the voice. I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, I don't think anybody does.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So maybe we could use the original voice actors if they ever wanted to
Potentially.
be on board with it.
I mean, think about it this way: like, a lot of those guys were semi-close to our age when they made, all those sounds. So I mean, we just found the right people. We could basically emulate the same amount of.
Yeah, except we need microphones.
I have a microphone.
laptop.
Well, I have a microphone as well, but does Niall have a microphone? That
Yeah.
sounds...
I have a laptop.
Well,
I got some soundproofing, acoustic foam, and I can soundproof a room. I can.
Do have a guy in the public server who was interested in doing a voice actor role.
Yeah,
to be honest,
I
we've
don't.
had a
I've heard
lot
him
of
speak.
people
I've heard him
interested in voice
speak.
acting.
I've heard him speak in public, and he's got a good voice.
Yeah, but does he have a good voice for specific characters?
I heard him do an English voice, and I left the call instantly.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I want to hear
That's just
someone
because
for
I
like the
hate hearing
handyman,
over an accent.
like the handyman and the gingerbread man. I want to see people do that.
Just someone say it normally, give it to me, and I'll break it in audacity.
Somebody just messaged... I've been having a conversation with a friend on the side, and they just messaged me, I'm excited. As in, I'm excited, but they just... they just didn't finish the word.
I do... Seth says, I do the zombie voice.
I am excited. I am so excited.
He's so excited he couldn't even finish it. I need a translation. I need help to exit. I don't think we're gonna have like any different languages just yet.
We don't have anyone to do localization.
We don't even have English currently.
We don't even have like a localization guy. We need that. What the hell are we doing?
Well, because you can't have one localization guy because there's more than one other language in the world.
Can't believe in all my time here we've never even discussed that.
Because it's like not even worth talking about yet.
Who's gonna localize our game?
We don't have animations in yet because it's just fundamentally broken.
Well, I guess what other languages could you speak other than English?
No, nothing else. Nothing else. I'll be honest. I barely passed Spanish. I barely passed Spanish in high school. Like,
You probably know more Spanish than any of us do then.
Hola.
maybe.
En español.
Use Google Translate, dude.
Habla un paella.
I have a friend that knows like a Russian phrase that sounds like you're just like cussing someone out, but it translates to it'll translate to like airplane moo pow or something like that.
Wingdings.
Wingdings.
This leads into Rainbow Six banning people for using racial slurs, and the Spanish word for black is just negro, and that's a forward word. So anyone Spanish just gets banned. Just for saying the colour black.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you kind of just said it.
Don't ban me from reading it.
It's fine. I mean, it's only Americans who care about it anyway.
Oh, the N-word?
Any kind of racial slur.
No, I mean, but that's
nobody else gives a
Spanish
shit.
colour. And it's Ubisoft, so maybe French. I don't know what dev team for Ubisoft made Rainbow Six. What language? Romanian. That was a suggested search as well. Oh, the official language of Romania is Romanian.
Well
Cool.
People also search for Hungarian language, Italian language, more, all caps. It's more.
Who searches what language do Italians speak, do you think?
Is English American? American English. There's a reason it's called English Simplified. Braille. Oh. What language is Braille? Oh, it doesn't have a language.
What
Well,
language is
now we
sign
know.
language?
What language is British Sign Language?
ASR.
German would be cool. Somebody said sometimes you have a German in the team. Yeah, we do have a German. We have a couple Germans.
Yo, Alfred, can you murder me?
Yeah, dude, I'll get right on that.
What's your murder weapon of choice?
A spoon.
Spoon.
Sweet, get creative.
Is the hardest weapon to kill someone with.
Oh, come on, you're gonna get the police visiting you now that you've googled that.
A Twizzler.
Twizzler?
So, unless they want to arrest the entirety of Reddit.
I think they're trying.
Oh, it's Battlefield 1, that's why.
He says, anything, my dude, I come to your house, Alfred.
I come to you, Alfred.
This is when we laugh at the joke and then I hear a knock at my door.
Yeah, but what's he going to do? He wants you to kill him, not the other way around.
It's just as terrifying. Kill me.
In the area you live in, so I think you're fine. It's hard to pin up an accent.
It's hard to... Whose accent?
Yours.
My accent is a mess. It's an amalgamation of various different parts of the UK.
Oh, and you're also part Japanese, right?
Not Japanese.
Not Japanese. I always get them mixed up.
Hi.
You can't say that, by the way.
Can't say what?
Do you get your Japanese mixed up?
I'm sorry, dude.
That's racist.
Oh my gosh, it's 2018.
Oh yeah, that is. Although to be honest, as somebody who is a part of it, I'm still honestly surprised that Orient became a racial slur in America. Any sense to me whatsoever.
I don't even know what you just said. Like,
because that word basically means... Okay, well you know Asia.
Yes.
Asia's a large fucking place.
What the hell is
Damn it, I gotta answer this call. I apologize. I'll be right back.
I guess I won't need to explain any of that. What the hell kind of phone noise was that?
Hello?
That's the kind of thing you hear.
It's like an office phone.
That's a job office sort of phone where you go, side on or whatever, and then you hear that noise.
Oh, it sounds like a PDA.
It sounds like the kind of phone I hear when I call up my bank.
Okay, I'm back. I apologize.
I've got to watch Josh Preston now.
And that was the ringtone from the show 24, in case you're wondering.
That's the ringtone from just about any office.
I know.
In a hypothetical scenario where Rewind is released and it becomes a huge success, hypothetical is definitely the word to use there.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think you can just stop it at the Rewind is released part. You don't need to add the part where it becomes a huge success.
So you think Crytek would contact you to make TS4 or whatever? Well, Crytek doesn't develop. It won't develop. I suppose that's why they pass it off to other people. That's why they don't do anything with that, because they don't trust anyone with the game to make it where it should be. So, I don't know. And it probably won't be the TS4 that people are used to. It'll probably be a whole different game.
Yeah, it's just a different team of people, so it won't be the same thing.
Well, I mean, like the concept art for TS4.
Yeah.
I think it will be different. It would be a different TS4 than what people know.
They had some wicked concepts that would demand more than just a couple rigs. You know, like if they were to actually realize some of what they.
It's a shame Graham died.
Shame what?
Nothing. Should I post my stop motion test on Discord now? That's a very vague statement.
Oh, it's Aiden. Hello. Yeah, if you're part of that stop motion team.
Anyway, you kind of.
Well, he's talking about he's from a different community that I'm also part of. Yeah, do like a YouTube link on inside the projects general tab, I think. Do I? do 30 subdivisions for this. I'm gonna do 40. Why not? Hi, Polly.
Just moved it 20 times.
Why nobody posted an update on TSR channel since 7 months? Bro, I wish... oh my gosh, I know.
You could say.
I wish you could say.
Blame Aegis for that.
No! I've been as transparent. I've been as transparent with the fans as I possibly could without getting fired.
Don't want you to be.
Like I have gotten fired from the group like almost fired like 3 times. So
We just want you to stop giving vague dates because of what's happened recently.
stop
With
stop
the
giving what?
animations, it's just vague dates.
Well, no, I never said I've never confirmed anything.
Hey guys, you ready for August?
Even stuff like August or September, I just don't say months. I just say, oh, we'll get an update when it's ready.
I literally tell
Hey guys,
people
there's an update coming out yesterday.
I've been telling people
This
we're
is the
hoping. We are hoping for an update at this possible day. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
I just don't want to say anything because stuff like the animation thing can happen.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some people's hopes up, and then when it doesn't come out, you're gonna get a lot of people like, okay, so it's been this
So
day.
the top just said things happen, like boy bands. What the fuck are you talking about? We've gone from PG-13 to a 15.
Boy bands do happen though, a lot.
Why do they happen?
I don't know.
Because people like them.
What happened to this Christian stream we had here, David?
I don't know. I mean, Niles
Alfred would play Bloodborne.
used God's name in vain, so from that point, it's been over.
Who used
That
God's
doesn't
name?
exist.
God's name in vain?
Nile
They
did.
killed him.
Niall did.
Yup.
When did I do this?
Earlier. I just didn't point it out. It's not really necessary.
Give me a timestamp.
Yeah, like I remember.
Mm,
We're gonna have to rewatch
This
the
is
stream,
slander.
baby.
this is slander. What channel to post it in? Well, what is it? Is it Time Splitters related?
No,
Because
it's for the stop. You're part of the stop motion crew. Did like Discord thingy, right?
I don't know anything of what's happening right now.
Well, that's because you're not part of that community we're talking about. He's from this like stop motion.
Why don't you
group.
introduce me to your friends, David?
I'm trying to make a gun right now.
Sorry, I tuned out for 2 seconds. What were you talking about?
We're just talking about how beautiful you are.
Oh,
Especially that mugshot.
what?
The beautiful
What
mugshot. The one that was you earlier.
What?
There are
You mean
so
the
many
drawing?
girls.
Memory like a goldfish.
You mean the drawing you showed up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't
okay.
even my drawing, I just stole it.
Oh.
It's my texture
Wow,
of
that's-
this application. It could be.
So why did Josh come in here only to be muted and typing?
He wants to hear the conversation. And the
Like
Hubicas
everyone else.
in the Hubicas brothel channel.
You may have heard me say that Ruby coding is better than C++, and he's just holding his contempt in.
Yo, what did he just
He
post?
Screaming in the microphone.
Look at
Your
what
customers
Josh.
and SDKs evidenced above. All I need to do is set up the systems such as AIMIK and FootIK.
Every single time Josh can't speak, he always blames his girlfriend.
Yeah, it's true, dude. So we're not as screwed as we think with the animation systems that we've been having. Problem.
Well, I need to talk to Josh, legit, and have him like explain what to do. But you might actually need to talk to Chris because it's Chris's rig.
Yeah, but I think Chris is pretty upset right now. Probably not.
I'm not surprised.
Hey,
See
I've
everything.
redone a lot of things. Probably not.
I guess you should be
This
more
is
upset.
complete.
You should be crying right now.
I'm trying not to.
Let it all
Well, guess
out.
what?
Let it
It's
all
We're in
just being
sunglasses.
rewinded.
Wearing
Oh,
sunglasses. So
Who
you
is
can't
that-
see the tears, you know.
who was that sexy voice I just heard?
Niall.
Probably yours, I guess.
Pff, okay. Yeah.
Why does
Okay.
someone keep linking the Insurgency Steam post?
because they really want to play Insurgency with the Time Splitters guys.
We're not special. We're just...
Guys, can I play Bloodborne with the Time Splitters dev team?
Why not?
Why not?
Will you guys make Mafia 3 someday too? Because the Hangar game IMO sucked. You talking about the Mafia 3 that was just released by, like, 2K?
That wasn't just released, it's been released long enough for me to get it for free today on PS.
Oh yeah, I got it for free as well.
I was quite surprised. It's like, wait a minute. Mafia 3 for free, PS Plus.
It's a shame Mafia 3 sucked.
I haven't played it yet.
Like 4 missions. Same 4 missions for the whole game.
Wait, really?
Yeah. It's like, no, I don't want to spoil, well, it's not going to spoil anything. The gameplay is just like, you take areas, and in those areas you do missions to progress.
Okay, so I wanted to play.
You can, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
You should just play Dying Light and dropkick people. I'm not Dying Light.
Everyone here has seen Doom Eternal's gameplay.
Oh, we were just talking about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
boy,
saying how I don't get excited for shooters, but I'm excited for that.
Doom, it's the only game I'm like legitimately hyped up for. Like,
I have a few, but Doom Eternal is definitely on there in terms of shooters, because to be fair, most shooters just aren't that interesting.
What about Destiny? Have you played any more of that?
I haven't played any more Destiny since we last spoke about that.
Really? They're adding bows, dude. They're adding bows to the game. I can't wait.
Yeah, but is it actually going to be in the game, or is it going to be DLC?
The DLC.
What, Forsaken? I think Forsaken DLC.
Yeah, Forsaken.
Yeah. So I'm
tempted if it wasn't like £20.
I think it's strange. I don't get excited for DLC. Last time I did it was with Fallout New Vegas, and that was years ago.
Well, I'm sorry. I just love. I love the Destiny universe. I love.
No Man's Sky too.
I do love No Man's Sky. I'm not ashamed to say it. The game's so much better now, and people are still like pissed off about it. I'm gonna stop right now before I get on a rant.
I just think they're pissed off because it's been 2 years.
Oh, they can get over it.
To be honest, I'm not pissed off about it. I just can't bring myself to care.
Yeah. Like I'm pissed. I'm so fed up that like people will not like move ahead with their lives, and they get so upset about it.
I don't care.
Hey Aegis, can you turn down the music?
Sky could have changed into a bloody, you know, it could be a game about where it could just basically be Subnautica now, and I wouldn't know.
I got a proper release and then died instantly. I've heard nothing about it since it came out of early access.
What, Subnautica?
I saw people playing it for the first week and then nothing.
Wait, which game were we talking about?
Oh
Subnautica.
Oh yeah. Do I have Subnautica? I don't. Okay, cool. I don't know. I don't know much about the game.
It looks good.
What do you do?
You just swim.
I mean, I guess I like
it has
swimming.
So much of I don't think it has much of an overarching story.
I mean, if it's got a good gameplay loop, then that's fine. But if I want to swim, I could play one of the million shark games which are on the market.
There was an Xbox Live Arcade like shark game, and it was terrible.
I mean, you are talking about Xbox Live Arcade now. It's
hey man,
low-hanging
Keemstar had an Xbox Live indie game, so
wait, what?
Meme Star.
Yeah, he was head of PR for like.
I actually don't know.
You don't know who DJ Keem is?
You don't know.
I only hear things. I only know memes, but I actually don't.
He called some 68-year-old streamer a paedophile, made him cry on stream, and it turns out he wasn't the same guy, and he just didn't apologize. It made me sad, but.
I mean, I don't know who this guy is, and I don't know why I should care about him at all.
He's a gnome.
What?
He just looks like a garden gnome.
Hey, look, it's the aviator. Hi, aviator.
Let me find you. Find you the picture.
We on.
Salutations. How do you guys get into the game industry? Well, only Josh here is in the game industry. This is just a volunteer project.
Yeah, he did it with a lot of pizzazz, if you know what I mean.
It's not about what you know, it's who you know.
It's not about who you know, it's about why you know.
It's not about why you know, it's just knowing.
It's not really about knowing, it's about not knowing.
Believing.
You gotta just get fifth dimension.
You have to have 5 years game experience.
Yeah, for every application.
You have to get all the achievements on Halo 3.
Josh never applied for a job, yeah, that's true. Josh just got jobs by talking to people.
Yes. And lying.
If you haven't got Hayabusa helmets, then you got no chance.
Oh, the Hayabusa helmet.
If you don't study the blade, you can't be a game artist.
He isn't a game artist, he's a programmer.
Same thing. What is a GFIF file?
What's a
Fifth?
Can someone tell me what this file is?
Everyone check the voice chat. If,
Yo, just a reminder, don't mention Josh. Oh, okay. I'm joking.
You almost scared me for a moment.
Download.gif.
It is annoying, especially to the team.
When the first TSR trailer came, everybody thought this game would be playable in 2017. Now it's 2018, and the fans hope to play this game like ever. Really annoying. It is really annoying, I agree. And that trailer was made by the decision of one person on the team without consulting the rest of the team, and he's no longer on the team right now. Not because of that.
He's dead.
But
dead.
So that was a bad decision on his
committed
part.
honorable suicide afterwards, unfortunately. But he's back now, which, you know, is a really good turnaround considering everything. And he's doing some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Just not on Rewind.
Is it bad that I don't know anything about time splitters? Yes and no.
Mainly
Yes and no.
It's like the guy saying that Time Splitters 2 was the best Time Splitters ever made, and then admit he didn't play Time Splitters 2.
Oh, that's Time Splitters 1.
Was it Time Splitters 1?
Yeah.
There was another guy before that article came out, though.
Oh.
Well, not article, but the forum. There was just a guy talking in General Lounge.
Yo,
And
I have
me and
a...
Alfred were talking to him.
I have a problem, guys. So my PS2 died like many months ago. I don't even know like how it happened. It just sat in the same spot, so it just died, right? But the issue is, Time Splitters 1 is still inside. I have to get it out.
What kind of PS2 is it? Is it like the slim line or is it the?
It's an
original
OG.
beefy one?
It's an OG, man.
Boy.
I'm pretty sure it's an OG one. I bought it off of a friend.
You can get it out if it's unplugged, because you won't then you won't get hit by the radiation.
You won't get hit by the just 100-mile-per-hour disc flying out of you.
What you do is you get a hammer, right?
No, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. You get
You
a
drop out a 2-story window.
on the OG PS2. There are, I think, little nubs you can take off, which then allow you to access screws, and then you can screw it open.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to open it up.
I know the PS4 has that sort of feature for engineers to get games out if they do like testing on your console.
To be honest, I don't like the way PS4s eat your disc.
Yeah.
Like literally just eat your disc. They don't even. There's no mouth that comes out. It just sucks it in. It scares the hell out of me every time.
There is gameplay on my streams. Aegis, my boy. Gameplay what? What? What?
You removed another letter. I don't think so.
Why are you responding to a message I sent ages ago?
Because I'm exposing you.
Don't expose me.
No.
That's who you email for application. A sneaky granny. Yeah,
By the
you
way,
email him directly and
typed
say
it wrong. You typed it wrong, Niall. You said Pavley.
That's exactly the way he sent it to me.
Really? Because his name's Palvi.
Yeah, that's how he sent it to me. He typed it in the goddamn public Discord.
Oh. Well, I guess tell us if you get a message saying that email doesn't exist or not.
I would email it, but he might just kill me.
You know the problem? I don't remember what parts move on this and what parts don't. So I gotta keep everything separate. So I have to load up the game.
It looks like nothing at all moves.
By the way, guys, I actually want to ask you this. How did you find the original Bortez video again? Was that an
my sister found it while just looking up Time Splitter stuff. And she says, is this someone on the team? Or is this... And I was like, I watched it.
I was
like,
hoping it was an applicant so that we could actually track him down and ask him if he wants to be on the team.
We still can. He was in the public server.
Was he?
Yeah. I just didn't want to talk to him because it's embarrassing knowing his shit's a meme. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
That's why I don't want to talk to him.
I'll talk to him.
Because if it's a custom model, then goddamn.
Strike 3 now. You're out. You're out.
What?
So you don't even know you're doing it.
Excuse me?
Mr. God's name in vain.
You should be nice to me if you want your admin privileges back.
I already have? Boy, I already have my privileges back.
Yeah, because Holocam talked to me.
I already got them back.
Civil War.
I'll prove it with the stream.
I also have proof as well that Holocam talked to me.
Check this out. I'm gonna give Austin.
I don't give you permission to show DMs in stream.
I'm gonna give Austin bronze. Check this out. Boom.
Wait, what? You gave us? Let's have a look. He's still a developer.
If you go to the stream.
Let's have a look at Austin, man.
This is...
Yeah, but you gave him bronze, but you didn't remove him from anything.
This is tyranny, I guess.
Yeah, I told Holocam
we have
to give
video
you the
proof
change roles.
that we can send to Holocam to make him revoke your rights.
And he only gave you back because I said you can change roles because you cried to him about it and said...
Yeah, I was like, what the heck?
It's
like...
because Jackson does it.
Yeah, because he does it. No one manages the ranks at all.
I do. I got Witness to do it.
Well, right, because I mean, I was at first, and then I got your help, and so now it's both of us. And then he took that away, and I was like, well, great.
It was because he took bulk admin rights away and didn't do it like by hand. He just took everything.
Was like why did that happen? What?
That's because people don't like you making.
Hey, we lost the eggplant channel. We needed a new gang. All right, people get so butthurt about that.
We don't need Canada like voice chat or Africa voice chat.
Everyone makes such a big deal out of it. I think it's hilarious.
It's pretty hilarious, but like
I bring the fun back to the server when there's like no fun left.
That and the smegma tag.
Like, excuse?
I found the tags funny, but like
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not very convincing after you just go he before you say that.
Alfred, you're not on the team. Be quiet.
He is. He's the character.
I'm not lead character.
He doesn't want it, but it's still there.
You can't make me be something I don't want to be.
Join a TSR after dark, Aegis. Aegis, what's with you and thumbnails of vegetables? I don't know. I just clickbait. I'm bad at it.
He really likes vegetables.
I didn't eat much broccoli, but somehow I turned out to be 6'4". I don't know.
What? I don't think vegetables directly correlate with height.
But that's what they tell you.
They also tell you that carrots are good for your eyes. Like,
What? I was misinformed. I never got that memo.
I got that memo and I had carrots and I had very good eyes. Now I don't have carrots
It's
and now my
because
eyes are
it's
shit.
like it's carrot orange your rank. Makes sense.
What? Carrots are orange.
Your rank in the server is a carrot orange color.
Who? Mine.
Oh god. Josh was given developer admin role. Josh was removed from the well, Josh was given developer admin. Josh was removed from developer admin.
What's going on?
I don't know. Josh is giving himself developer admin and it just keeps saying that
I
he's been
see
given
it.
it and taken away.
I see it, yeah.
God damn, we've given developer leads too much power.
So, no one else. Jackson ain't doing his job.
I do it. I just hire like golds to do it for
Do
me.
people still talk in the community chat, in the voice chat?
No.
Every
Not
now
unless,
and then.
like, not unless we like at people and
Every
Don't
once in a
Because
fortnight.
there are a minimum of about, what, 9-8 people watching who aren't us?
oh, in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, we are. This is
Oh.
being streamed, remember?
I thought you were talking about the public server voice chat.
No, I was just curious as to why nobody speaks in the chat anymore. Because I remember when there was even going to be a Dungeons and Splitters game.
It's because as soon as someone says something wrong, we're just gonna jump at them and destroy them.
We're not that brutal.
I am.
Well, you're not brutal
There's
though.
no room. There's no room for error in this server.
Guys, we have a very important question.
You hit about as hard as a feather duster.
Aiden says, what did you think
Alfred,
about it,
you're just
Aegis?
asking for me to remove your,
I don't
your
know.
character lead role, aren't you?
I don't know what the question
Oh
is.
no, not my character lead.
Niall, Aegis needs to talk.
Guys, we have a question. What's the best weapon in your guys' opinions in any of the game? Halo 2 battle rifle.
I
In
didn't
any
know
of
the
the
word.
game. Ooh.
Time splitters, I guess.
Oh,
The
obviously the brick.
the future perfect Spartan laser.
What? Obviously the mag charger, because you can shoot through walls.
Nah, Future Perfect's minigun.
Yeah, that was pretty baller. No, you know what? I think the minigun from the second game was pretty cool.
I think the minigun from the first game, which you could dual wield, was the best.
It was so inaccurate at long range, though.
My dude's harpoon gun.
The harpoon gun was satisfying to use. That I would give it that.
Injector.
Yeah, 3-shot, you're dead.
Injector looked good. It was the
Like-
only weapon I think that actually changed the mesh quite a bit.
Like, is it a
Info.
literal brick? Yes, it's literally a brick aviator. It's the best thing ever. Just a brick. You can throw it at people. But guys, we're missing the big one, the fire extinguisher. Come on,
The sci-fi fire extinguisher.
the fire extinguisher. That's what it's called.
Okay, who's gonna kill him?
No, don't.
It's okay, we have enough weapons.
No, I've only done like 12 to 15. You have another 70 to go.
Flare gun's good.
Flare gun's fun to use too. I hate how it always had the same trail pattern, or like the way
Yeah.
that it looped. They should
Yeah,
have
but if it
like,
was perfectly randomized, that's just a bad weapon.
or have like 3 or 4 different that are somewhat.
Can do that. What department lead do you want, Alfred?
What? I don't want any department lead.
You got have one.
Project League.
You can't usurp power from Jose, not while he's here to not defend himself.
I mean,
Who even gave the Bortez role?
Jackson.
So Jackson is the one that has the
Yeah,
ability.
because we had our secret
Okay.
society, didn't we?
Yes, but but Jackson obviously hates me, but so I don't think it's him who put lead at being awesome there.
Why does he hate you?
How can you hate Alfred? Alfred's the coolest guy ever.
Because he won't add me on PSN.
I'll add you on PSN. I just need to get to my PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we can play Bloodborne and whatever other multiplayer games people play on the PS4.
Black Ops 3.
I don't have PlayStation 4.
It was free, to be fair, so I won't complain.
Me and Aegis are X-Spawn boys.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, did you add me yet?
No, I haven't.
You're
So
off.
you're
I've been on
not-
Xbox
you're not
in
boys
ages.
Then, are you?
You haven't on
You're
Xbox
not
in
Xbox
ages,
boys.
mind.
Got him.
Where is the vintage rifle is working on for 3? I never started the vintage rifle. I started the sci-fi sniper from the third game.
No, it's the Vintage.
The vintage.
The vintage rifle.
The vintage rifle. Right. Well, I think that was made by. I can't remember his name.
Well, see, we have a sniper already from the second game, and then I have a sci-fi
Yeah,
one I'm
it's
working
the-
on. It doesn't seem necessary to do a third one like this soon.
Not yet.
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't
want
really
to say
seem that you want to do
Joshua,
another one.
but I think it was Joshua. It was
Oh,
Joshua,
really?
wasn't it? I don't know. I can't believe I forgot his name temporarily.
Oh, like an old artist or something.
All I saw was Josh giving himself admin. I didn't see anything else he typed. I work on stuff and streams. I have to test it. Before you can see what is currently our gameplay.
Go to the game
Because you're
SFX
the engine
Discord.
dude.
Hold on. I need to work more on that Destiny 2 sound effects thing.
Cringe warning because this entire test was made on a phone. It kind of makes it a little
Okay,
bit more
I'll
impressive.
send you a
if you
friend
can get
request on an Xbox.
It was the rifle from TS2. Yeah, we have the rifle from TS2, I think. Or at least one of them.
I'm looking in the off-topic channel, Vero. This is a. Cringe stop motion test. It's not bad. I've seen other stop motions like Aiden that have like worse like lighting, like consistency. Like the lighting is usually like always bad because people just don't pay attention to that early on. So in some regards, I'd say your consistency with the lighting is a lot better than most.
Oh yeah, okay. I see the chainmail.
Oh, awesome.
Arrow hasn't submitted any weapons recently. Needs to hurry up and stuff.
Is he still doing tests?
You can't do a test yet till September.
Yeah,
Ah, fair
so
enough.
September 1st is when I'll give you. Vero, if you want, I'll give you another test on September 1st. You may need to remind me. I have a lot going on right now. What is this?
But yeah, there's just a cooldown period between applications to stop people spamming.
Yeah.
Funny enough, Alfred had like 10 tests before he got into the thing.
What?
No, he literally showed like Ubica
like
like a monster of some sort, and then he's like, "Yeah, you're in."
It's the head sprouter.
No,
Showed off some of his old.
it wasn't a time splitters thing, if I remember. It was something else.
No, what are you talking about?
When you joined the Rewind team.
I showed him Assorted Works. I can't remember exactly what it was I showed him, but I can get a pretty good idea. For a start, I showed him a Mars Attacks model I did. It was just a head. And
Oh, was it just the bust?
it was just a bust. Although, funnily enough, in my game, I've straight up just made a Martian from Mars Attacks. With a very slightly different design, so... It's only because I really like that movie.
You got anything new on your list day?
That's one of the things I showed you.
I remember that.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, how fast you found that.
I have a gallery of things I've done.
That's nice. Grotesque, but also very nice. Oh, now I've got to find the right Alfred.
Wait, what are you looking? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for your art station. There it is, Alfred Turner.
Oh yeah. No, nothing new on my art station. I tend not to upload.
You've done. I just want to know if you've done anything new.
ArtStation isn't a place I post like miscellaneous work. I only post the work which I'm happy with showing off, which isn't a lot.
Where's your miscellaneous stuff then that you're working on?
It's on my drive. I don't show it anywhere.
God damn it.
Like, here, let me see if I can find some pictures if you want to see.
Pictures.
Your newer stuff looks like.
It's pretty varied.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Loves you. Got him.
No, he doesn't love anyone. His love couldn't save him from the cross now, could it?
Oh man, that's ooh. That's
Big
mean.
oof.
Angst.
Actually having a hard time finding images of my work because most of it I don't screenshot.
Oh crap, it's not your game. Yeah, on your game. God damn.
What, on my Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys haven't seen it.
No.
I don't use Twitter.
Right, yeah. Aegis has seen it.
Can somebody who's knowledgeable with how to describe things like Alfred tell the chat what is time splitters?
I mean, I'm kind of being distracted by the fact that somebody for the first time found my game and they want to talk about it, and I'm like, oh my god! Now it's like, oh yeah, describe Time Splitters. Okay,
No, I want to
Time
talk about the game.
Time Splitters is a fast-paced first-person shooter that takes place across multiple time periods where you fight creatures from all kinds of places, including the Time Splitters, an interdimensional race of monsters that like to kill everything in its path, including the humans apparently, which they really, really hate. And you as Quarters have to go back in time and make sure that they never exist in the first place.
Are they actually interdimensional when they created them?
It says that on
Entry
the back of the first game.
Oh,
It's-
just
they're
reading the cover up.
They're interdimensional beings.
Give me the lore of Bortez. In-game lore.
Okay. Bortez is Cortez's long-lost cousin, who was recently drafted onto the battlefield. However, due to an issue with his location papers, Bortez ended up going in the place of Bortez and being sent on the mission that Cortez should have been sent on instead. So Bortez and Corporal Hart, or rather Corporal Hart's cousin, Corporal Bart, ended up going into the space station and fighting the time splitters throughout time and space, where Bortez got all of the time pistols, and they took all of them and got into their ship. However, Corporal Bart unfortunately was killed by one of the many blitters, and Bortez had to go back to his homeworld, where everybody, thinking he was Cortez, sent him on a mission to fight Jacob Crow.
That is fantastic. Corporal Bart. My gosh.
Time pistols. Pistols. Okay, I want to talk about your game.
Okay.
It looked good.
Thanks.
The art style
Yeah.
looks pretty nice.
Oh yeah, here I have plenty of images from that, which I wasn't going to show because I was thinking, well, he probably wants to see my realistic stuff, and I was looking for that specifically.
You
Either
saw
or.
the video where you push a guy over.
Yeah.
Look at the one where the guy just gets, like, bullies you. This is your pinned one. The ragdoll was nice.
I cannot
So
wait.
basically,
to
the game is a comedy stealth action game
Oh,
where you can use anything as a weapon, like in Dead Rising.
Oh, cool.
And the whole idea behind it is that the character is completely incompetent and a coward. So you, as the player, have to embody that in every way, shape and form.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So I basically made a game where you can really mess up badly. And so far, everybody who's played it, or the handful of people who've played it, have said it's really hard. So I'm still trying to figure out the balance of the game.
I can't wait to. I want to do a stream so bad. I really want to test it and do a stream
See how
reveal.
this turns out.
It's been in development
so
since it's
fun.
been in development since I left Rewind. But originally, it was actually just a Time Splitters clone.
Gosh, that Reaper splitter, that basically Reaper splitter model. I was like, dude.
Oh yeah, I'll find a picture of that. Basically, I said that
that's so cool.
But yeah, I basically have a lot of I let myself free with a lot of the designs. So I have a whole. So I basically have this area which is a reference to TS4, I guess. Which is why I was annoyed when I found out that when you guys were considering the rebrand, you were going to do this, because I remember sort of like talking to it about Josh and to Josh and Damien, where you fight against a female vampire seductress boss who is in the game and works perfectly well, and I'm really happy with that. And there's quite a lot of
the Banana Tactics video from March 3rd.
yeah.
Like,
So
town
that's
areas.
what I meant, by the way. So that's my blitter.
Your blitter.
game.
Yes.
That's really nice.
Bye, Barrow.
I like the art style in the little town area.
I like a lot of
Well, we used the banana as a weapon.
shortcuts that you've used when modelling it.
Oh yeah, that's
Very,
basically
very
just
angular.
about every character. I don't want to show too much to you guys here because I feel like I'd be hijacking Aegis' stream.
No, it's wherever the conversation takes us. By all means.
But basically, it's me making it's just me making a game, and I'm just making it when I'm trying to make a game where people can laugh. The first thing I showed Aegis of the game was
The lamp.
I saw you put like a bucket on his head or something.
So it's like, so basically, one of the things I wanted to implement in the game was a hiding system, which was basically nonsense. Where you could hide as a lamp, basically Scooby-Doo hiding. I like that.
It was so funny. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. That's the March 2nd update where he just goes around the corner and puts a lampshade on his head.
Yeah.
And then the one before that was just 2017, a rewind, and then it's 2015.
Like I said, this one's been in production for a while, and currently I'm working on a fully animated trailer with a friend of mine, and it's mostly done. It's just it's that last bit, which unfortunately is taking forever. But and there's a large cast of characters, all varied, very much in that vein of Time Splitters, which is why I originally was making it as a Time Splitters clone.
Really
Right.
digging the art style.
The just something that with when you're doing that the splibber or whatever you want to call the.
I was just joking. It's basically
Splibber.
Okay. So to get like a lot of them like really cool angular ships, did you use that clay polish?
yeah. I use clay polish quite a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, and
That's
yeah,
nice.
I'll send you pictures. I guess I'll remove these pictures when I'm done. But when I said straight up making Martian from Mars Attacks, that's the guy who in the video is getting pushed over. It loads.
Oh yeah, I can kind of. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
I am really loving the environment
Ooh,
in the most recent video.
it's a cool character.
And this is the vampire
The
seductress
audio. I
character.
didn't hear the audio. I didn't know there was audio on it. It just played muted.
Nice.
And a lot more. There's just a lot of stuff, and I've put a lot of time into making those particular characters. There are some characters I spent about 10 seconds working on, but those two characters I spent a full time.
How many years have you been doing this 3D character art?
No, probably since I was about 8 years now.
Yeah, it definitely shows.
Yeah.
Looks fantastic.
It's a lot of fun to work on because, everything works.
Ooh.
Apparently Chris knows what to do with the rig.
Okay, cool. And
I think Josh said that earlier. I believe Chris knows what he sent me last worked. He just didn't have a left leg for whatever reason.
Where was that posted? Is that posted anywhere?
Just a bit further up in voice dump.
Ah.
So Josh thinks Chris knows what he's doing. because he imported a recent one and it worked, but one of the legs was just missing. So, progress. It looks like we can use the custom rig.
Yeah, boy.
Not sure if we need to redo the animations, hopefully not. If the rig itself hasn't changed, then I can't see why.
Actually, there's one more thing I think I should probably show you just a second.
Should you just remade Haze instead? Just remade Haze.
But better.
Crytek still own that.
They really own Haze too. Sons of bitches.
Here, I'll show
don't
this
think
to
it
you
did
guys
that.
because it's interesting. This is from 2017. And I'll remove this too eventually, but this is actually the original. My game, before it was a comedy stealth action game, was originally a Time Splitters clone that looked like this.
Cool.
I want to see.
Yeah.
Who did I show my game prototype to? I think it might have been Josh. And it sucked because it was just mainly blueprint
But all of that is.
prototyping rather than art.
Can I show this on the stream, Alfred, or do you want to keep this private?
You could show.
He
you
wants
can
to
show it
delete
for
the
a bit.
videos, so maybe, I don't know.
That was a yes, right?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. In case everyone's
That's
wondering.
pretty cool. How you got like the heads popping off and all that.
Yeah. And all of the
That's nice.
gun sway is programmed, so that's procedural animation for the gun sway and stuff like that.
Oh, nice, yeah.
No audio, by the way.
I really like the physics on the head when it comes off. It really just feels lifelike. There's
Oh,
like
there's
a
the-
decapitated head can be.
What's the name of the guy? I forget the main character's name.
Oh, yeah. We don't need to say his name for now. I mean,
Oh yeah.
the cool thing about I realised that I've been a bit too cagey about my game stuff.
It's
Yeah.
Captain Bash.
Captain Bash.
Yeah, he doesn't actually wear that in the final game. He wears like a really kind of weedy office worker outfit in the final game.
Okay.
That was just the original design from back when it was a first-person shooter, and the story has changed since.
That pistol
Oh.
model.
You
Yeah,
actually,
is that
you
custom
actually
made?
roll a bit
No,
of the
that's from
script or
the.
something,
There's,
right?
there's this pack of weapons on the Unreal Marketplace, which I ended up using temporarily.
Oh.
But all the
Oh.
animations are done by me. Everything.
Nice. What did you use to rig? Did you use Maya? Okay.
Auto rigger.
No, mine.
Yeah,
It was
dude.
all
By
custom.
hand.
By hand, yeah.
Did you have any sort of like tutorial to follow from at the start? For your, like,
I mean,
rigging and skinning?
I had university. So
Yeah, they didn't teach us rigging at uni.
yeah, we
It
had
was
like,
everything but.
we had one lesson on it, which was kind of big.
We had one lesson, but it was for like a 1 foot like hopper robot that was all weighted to 1, so it didn't really
And-
do anything.
We had one class on it.
But yeah, a lot of the animations I was really happy with as well. Just looking through my list of videos, because there's a lot of videos from this here. But yeah, it was a lot of fun making that first-person shooter. But what I ended up realizing is that it's just too painfully generic.
Yeah, that's what ours was like in uni. We based off Doom.
And so I decided just to kind of
Just
try and
boring.
mix it up. So then I thought maybe the character doesn't use guns, you know. So I ended up animating. Here, I'll show you. I ended up animating like this.
If I was ever in charge of like an indie studio or anything like that, I would make almost like not like a Doom but pixel art, like first person shooter, but it's all pixel, but fake it. So have like a render on the screen that what's it called? Devil
Devil
Dagger
Dagger.
does
Oh,
sort
Devil
of
Dagger, good.
yeah, but sort of like
That's
make
PS1 sort of era, sort of graphics.
But after I had basically decided that I wanted to not use guns, and I ended up using weapons that were like that, I ended up thinking, oh no, you know what, I'll make it third person because it's easier. I don't need to animate each individual weapon that way. And somebody requested it because they liked the look of the characters, and then it became a stealth game.
Gotta be careful with that frying pan, Alfred. You might get sued by
by Bluehole.
Bluehole. Who was Bluepoint? It's with Bluepoint's an actual company as well.
But yeah, the sound effects are also quite fun.
The moose is loose.
Oh, they did Uncharted and PlayStation All Stars. HD collection.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go blow my nose.
Yeah, like I said, once I get started talking about my game, I tend to go a bit full ham.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's not like we're doing much.
I don't get a chance to talk about it that often because I'm so cagey.
I really like talking about people's games.
And actually, just a second, I'll get you something. This is just a screenshot, but
What did you sort of base the art style off of?
what I
Was it just
based
Timespace or-
I actually based the art style on old PS2 games.
Ah,
One of the things I liked about old PS2 games was the fact that they when they were trying to be realistic, they ended up creating a style inadvertently. And sort of part of the inspiration came from there, and then eventually I started mixing a few other inspirations in with it, and decided to kind of go the full cartoony. But originally the game had a very different style. Like the characters were a lot more like photoreal, but with they're like brick characters essentially in the original version of the game, which I have a picture of somewhere.
did you use a lot of Max Payne sort of stuff? Really hyper real sort of looking
if I can find it. Oh yeah, here we go. So this was what the main character originally looked like. This was back in 2017 as well, but
okay.
so it was that kind of look. And I ended up deciding against it for a multitude of reasons, which I won't really get into. But
Yeah, that's fine.
But he looked like that. There were enemies. This was a mutant enemy in that style as well.
It's nice.
There was a sketch of a female character, and yeah, generally, it was. I had a lot of fun doing it, but I thought, I don't really like this style. And then, of course, I made it cartoony, and then I changed it from a first-person shooter to something else.
So when you do these sort of character stuff, do you always start with like a face and like a head first and all that?
Yeah, I think the face is, for me, generally the most important part.
Okay.
And then I build the body from there.
Do you base it off of a real world human?
No.
No. So you do
No,
it all by like.
I use what I studied. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a
Jesus.
weapon in the game.
To be fair, hand model fit. That's really nice.
Yeah,
It's a really nice looking
I
fit.
like to model off the top of my head because generally, I mean, I know you like motion capture and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I like it when you can see the flaws in people's work
Mm.
in things like that, so I always kind of like...
You can see the quirks.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
really get in mocap, yeah.
And, you know, one of the things I also really love when I started doing the more cartoony stuff were expressions. Now, Jesus Christ, I gotta say this. This is that vampire lady again, but this is in game with and she has an expression on. Now, the thing is, you don't realize this as a character artist until you've really experienced it properly. But when you're working on something and you see that kind of deadpan, you know, RBF sort of look to somebody, and then you sort of start to animate it and it starts to come alive. It's completely night and day because the character suddenly, you know, comes alive.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I'm going to show you a quick animation. Again, I'm going to remove all this stuff so it doesn't cluster the
Yeah.
I'm incredibly shy. And the stream's probably getting bored listening to me, but there we go. This is that's an animation I did with that character as a test.
Hold up.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
I don't get bored of you, Alfred.
Laugh and then no.
It's not a laugh.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a anger, shaking in anger kind of thing. But yeah, and obviously
Probably
there are,
like stretch
there are-
out a bit.
and then there's this one character who's a main character who basically drop kicks people, and that's why I mentioned the drop kick thing. I think
You hand animated the dropkick. That's
hand animate everything on this because it's
getting mocap.
well, even if you manage to get your hands on mocap, being able to accurately retarget it to a stylized skeleton near impossible.
Yeah.
and well, not near impossible, but it doesn't look right. And yeah, so I'll just remove that. I'll keep those ones up because those ones don't really matter. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing since I left Rewind, or left Rewind.
Yeah, your game looks really good so far.
Thanks.
I can't wait to see how it turns out.
I'm really liking the ZBrush sculpts.
I mean, I haven't showed you many. I've only showed you one. The rest were all. Oh yeah,
This is,
this one.
This is the guy I went to uni with, ArtStation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He added a new Hunt Showdown character. I can't remember if I showed Alfred.
I think you've shown me him
I
before.
might have, but I can't remember.
Okay, sorry, just one more thing.
Yeah,
That's
go
alright.
for it. I enjoy hearing about your game.
That's that zombie model you saw.
That's cool.
Oh, it's Knuckles.
And it was based on a concept I did, which I don't know where it is, but if I can find it, I'll show it to you. And this is the one thing I liked working with concepts and characters and things like that. Just because.
That's why I enjoy seeing your work probably the most out of everyone, because you've got enough experience that you can just start modeling without a reference. You can just go off of what you know and then make really good stuff. It's just interesting to see what you come up with.
Yeah, I mean, if I did streams, I'd like to try it at some point, because you know you never know where you go with a character. Or I never know where I go with the character. And I did some environment stuff as they. I mean, this is good because I guess I'm getting immediate feedback, which is the fact that it's positive helps, because like I said, I don't show many people this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Game Maker?
What?
What?
I like the floor panels. I don't know why, but I just sort of gravitate to the reflection in the floor panel.
Yeah, I like reflective floor
That
panels.
looks cool.
I guess what were you saying?
I made a Game Maker joke. I was like, oh, is that Game Maker?
Oh right, okay.
I don't know why, but it sort of gives me the weird vibe from like Destroy All Humans Area 50. Where it's like almost 1950s sci-fi. And then you got like the old sort of reporter clothes and all that.
The only thing I'd change is that the floor is the exact same as the wall outside.
That's because I didn't model an exterior to a building yet.
Yeah.
Basically.
That and the hallway looks a bit empty, but because it's probably early and
It's just a
there's
test.
nothing in it yet.
It was just because, and I don't know if you know this, I don't do environment art. So this was my first attempt. Everything you see in the game is my first attempt with environment art. But doing characters for years.
I really
Environment
love the town.
Nothing like anything in environment art. I unfortunately have to change the lighting on the town though, because it's a bit too dark.
Just the style alone, I really enjoy it.
Thanks.
I enjoy the sort of broken down sort of like aesthetic.
Yeah, I mean, I got a large list of things I wanted to do with this, and like a Candyland and sort of all sorts of
really cool.
weird, strange levels, which I kind of really dig, but also work from a gameplay perspective in terms of adding new items to the game. But yeah, also, he isn't on the game, but for the longest time, Sean's avatar was actually a character from my game, which is this dude with long hair.
Your foliage is like up close, like the bushes and.
I think I'm probably going to stylize that a bit more, though, make it a bit more like cartoony, just because it takes forever. I don't like doing environment art; it's really not my thing.
Prop packs are fine, but like large scale stuff I don't really enjoy. Yeah, like that trench area looked real nice. I like the dirt.
I like dirt too. That was
Dirt, I
sculpted
find
in
is
Ah,
like
yeah, them
hardest
trenches.
things.
Yeah, I like that dirt.
I do think terrain, to make it look good, is probably one of the hardest parts of the environment.
I'd say
You can get
making
really
an
bad
environment-
looking dirt.
It's making it look like it's alive, because sometimes you can spend ages building something, but sometimes it just looks dead, and you're not quite sure why. Like, you filled it with stuff, and really it's just the amount of different props you make.
Yeah, it's just about the prop packs.
Yeah.
Like the trees, the dead fish,
Yeah, it's painful. It's very
the
painful.
Martian.
Because I had to, because we were doing the trailer, I had to make a lot of different little scenes, just to showcase the different areas of the game, because that's the Kickstarter we're doing for the game. I'm doing for the game. It's not really a we on the team, because I'm the young person on it. So,
Do you have any up close shots of the character in that outfit in the bomb picture? Because I kind of want to see what the vest is made of and how it looks.
oh, here, let me get you a.
It looks like it's made of like not velvet, but sort of. I can't think of the fabric, but it looks different to the shirt, and I kind of want to see how they contrast.
The big screenshot apparently, because it's taking forever.
Oh, yeah, that looks nice. I really like that even in this style, you can clearly tell it's made of different materials, even at distance. It just looks nice.
Yeah, I've spent a long time. Currently, I've also spent a long time writing. I mean, the script for this is currently 40 something pages long.
Nice.
The pose as well it's really nice.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Everything from like the cinematography of the shot is really good.
Thanks.
How insecure he looks.
Looks.
Oh, definitely. He's not secure about anything. I mean, this is the kind of guy who can't stand. But basically, this character isn't modelled on me, but I would say that he's modelled on some of the most
Mannerisms.
kind of.
Yeah.
He's a bit because I'm not a blonde guy who wears glasses. I'm not. I'm an Asian guy who doesn't wear glasses. But
Defeating the stereotypes.
but he's not particularly smart, strong, anything like that. He's just diligent, and that's about it.
I do like when people pose the character to match what the character is. Like from your description of him, he's like a cowardly dude, not too sure of himself.
Yeah, I
and,
mean,
like, avoids conflict, but then the character pose reflects it.
the opening of
pretty much
the
one-to-one.
cutscene opening of the game has a dude shot right in front of him. So, and the dude's kind of trying to hand him a gun so he can defend himself, but he doesn't take the gun because he's scared of them. And then that guy who's trying to hand him the gun gets shot, just to make him even more scared of them.
Where did you render the shots? Is that in Maya or is that in Engine?
That's in Toolbag.
Ooh.
It's in Marmoset Toolbag, my go-to rendering software.
Damn, I should try that.
And I like to think that the style I ended up choosing for the game is a bit more rounded, kind of like it's sort of half semi-real in terms of proportions.
Fortnite.
Not Fortnite.
Which sounds a bit of a joke, but it's a consistent style. It all feels like it belongs.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of... When I was working
It's a
on the
bad
style for this
comparison.
game, Fortnite wasn't a thing.
I wish Fortnite wasn't a thing.
Unfortunately, people like to make comparisons even if things are even loosely similar.
Mm.
Like, this
I
one
like
has
choosing
cartoony
myself.
textures, this one has cartoony textures, they're the same.
Time splitters, is that like old fuck?
Yeah, Time Splitters is Fortnite.
Freelance academic license is $189. Ooh.
It was on sale when I bought it.
God damn. Looks like I'm stuck to running with a Infinity War and Max. Even though I kind of like that, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, that character I mentioned, there's that dude, bro. He's the main antagonist of the game.
Is that Geralt or Rivia?
Man, look at those
Funnily
muscles.
enough, he didn't look like that originally. He looked very different, but then I changed it because it was too much like a kind of a typical Japanese video game bad guy with long hair, and so I decided to give him a chin beard. I tried to give him a chin strap originally, but then me and my friend ended up laughing about it too much, so he got rid of his chin strap.
Like the Y just engraved on his forehead.
Yeah, it's a long story. Seriously, every time I go into talking about this, I mean, I think I talked to a few people on this team about this game, but every time I talk something about it lasts for ages.
Well, it's not like we're doing much else.
I mean,
Yeah, God,
people are listening to this without any visual reference to what's going on, so I think it's pretty dull for them.
Did you get his nipples looking so good?
Yeah, they're huge, dude. What the heck?
He's strong. He is strong.
Do you have different angle shots of that character?
Of that character.
I kind of want to see how the muscle groups look, because the front looks really nice.
I don't have different
Because
angles of him.
when I did character modeling, I just stopped at doing abs, and the biceps were fine, but
Yeah, well, the difficult thing was actually making it look stylized. Because
yeah.
I had to try and figure out, oh yeah, realistic detail on muscles, that's pretty simple to do. And then I think,
I was on like World of Warcraft humans. That might suck. Good fun, Geralt of Rivia. So the long and short of it is you've done like 100 times more than we have currently.
yeah, I remember the few people who I talked to about this game who were on Rewind were complaining about the fact that Rewind wasn't getting anywhere, but I was getting somewhere.
It's almost as if those 8 years of experience is helpful.
Mm-hmm.
God, those characters are good. Be ashamed of my old uni stuff.
See if I can bloody well find this thing. Bosses. No.
Do you have anything from the first thing you modelled?
The first thing I modeled, I think I showed you.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing this.
Yeah.
What was it?
Can't remember.
I think you can actually find your first splitter on DeviantArt.
Yeah, you can.
I don't think I've seen this.
She's a
I
beauty.
remember because we go through Timesplitter's DeviantArt every now and then, and it's down there like a couple of years back.
Yeah.
Get like loads of inflate pictures, and then you get just really good. Alfred Turner, sculptor, born 1874, died 1940.
That's me.
Must include DeviantArt.
Yeah.
It does not include DeviantArt.
The terrible thing about DeviantArt is I haven't been on it for ages, so all the work that's on there is old as fucking bad.
No,
Go
there
back
we
to
are.
DeviantArt if you paid me.
No, you should have a look down DeviantArt sometime.
Oh, that one. Yeah. That's the current Rewind splitter.
No,
we
that's not
rigged,
the
isn't
same
it?
one.
No,
Is it not? Is it?
it's not.
No, you made like a new version.
Oh, okay. Probably where I'm getting it confused.
Yeah.
I feel like the first thing you did, that's better than I think most people could do.
That's not the first thing I did.
But for Rewind.
That's not. I didn't even do that for Rewind. That was before Rewind was a thing.
I want to see pre-university Alfred's 3D modeling experience.
Okay. That's the.
It's
you'll
going to
find
be
that- but
incredibly good.
Well, because I was doing Rewind before I was in university.
How old are you?
I don't know. How old are people when they go to university? 18?
Yeah. You could go to university at any age.
I don't know then. Well, of course, I was still in college. This is probably one of the earlier. No, that's not. Sorry.
This came out when I was in second.
This was a character I think I did when I was in the first year of college. Potentially.
Jesus Christ. First year of college.
Yeah, that was. I remember I had experience up to that point. And
have you not applied for like any character art jobs?
I got a couple of offers, but I turned it down.
Why? Is it to work on your own stuff?
It's too far away. And I want to work on my stuff. Well, if something was close and it was for a short time, that would be great. But most of the stuff was far away and not actually what I want to do. Like I got a thing from. There was somebody who was doing a recruitment thing for Rare quite recently who contacted me.
Oh yeah, Rare recently had an internship drive going on.
Well, and they contacted me and they told me the specifics of the job and I asked where it was and obviously, well, I didn't ask where it was. I looked where it was and I thought, geez, Jesus. It's far away enough to not be able to get there on travel, but you know, it's close enough to be able to kind of drive there, but far away enough for me not to want to kind of, you know, it was just nonsense. I didn't want to do it. So
yeah, I'm kind of in a
foregoing it.
To get to Guildford, I have to go through London and then out the other end just to get to Guildford. Nothing goes around London.
And I think I said this to you, but all of my old work is on Photobucket.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Because Photobucket is the place we used to use. Now, I don't have a public Photobucket account, but I can get you the links.
It keeps giving me the Wikipedia entry for the sculptor.
Of course, I share the name with somebody. I mean, my full name, which is Alfred Norong Turner, is probably equal.
Let's see if I have a Wikipedia entry. I don't. There's an art station for someone called James. Oh, it doesn't look like me. This stuff's good.
I mean, I'd like to log into Photobucket, but Photobucket's being nonsense right now. Username is incorrect. You're not letting me input my password. Okay, there we go. Jesus. Took long enough. Oh yeah, here, I'll get you something. You might find this entertaining.
Hit me with it.
It's a video.
Oh.
And they are mixed.
Classy's here. Hi, Classy.
Where is he? Where's my sweet child? Here he is.
Yeah, this was fun to work on. That was in 2014.
God, her eyes are so blue.
Yeah, my friend wanted really blue eyes on her. I didn't make her eyes that blue, he made them even more blue.
Oh.
Crystal trials over again.
So this was for a series he wanted to make, but it never got funded, so he didn't make it.
You can definitely see a couple of style differences, especially when the two guys are talking to each other. One seems a bit more like, I can't describe it, less realistic.
When is Crystals 2?
It's already out.
It's already out. You heard it.
Tomorrow.
You know, we have a tag. If you just type in our general chat or whatever, just type in tag or rewind when, and Graham will update you with the answer every time.
The classy ham tag as well.
We do have a classy ham tag.
We did.
Yeah, it is almost time, Classy. We've been talking about trying to get an update out by the end of August. But there's certainly a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about for sure. Time is nigh.
Not currently, if Chris doesn't like fix the rig.
Well, regardless, just guns and people who have joined, characters. I mean, there's definitely a lot.
And then an in memoriam of.
By the way,
Alfred's
the guy who
character.
did the music for that trailer, if you've seen it, that trailer, or if I'm just talking to myself.
Oh.
What trailer?
Yeah, the guy who did the music for that trailer, I think he worked on Overkill's The Walking Dead game, you know, the first-person shooter one, as a musician.
The really bad one.
Yes.
Oh.
You know, so rip. I mean, I can't remember, I don't know what the music in that game was like, so it might have been great. I mean, the music in that trailer is pretty good. But, okay, do you want to see, like, the first worst thing I could possibly find?
What?
Go on then.
Okay. I would love to, but Photobucket just locked me. Okay, there we go. Here. Oh, that's my email. What? Photobucket lied to me. It literally just said copy
How
to
does it go from just normal classy ham speak to then what ham is, and then talks about prosciutto, and then the chemical breakdown of ham?
Look at that.
I had a great time with writing it.
Oh, this one.
What
Yes,
is
absolute unit.
That's an amazing.
Oh,
character's
did you
face.
do that?
I did that. That was when I was a lot younger and didn't know what the hell I was doing.
That's still pretty cool, though.
Still probably better than like a lot of people at university.
It's called
Your
Aegis.
I mean, proportions, they're not bad, but like...
I want to say to you that this was made based on a base mesh from Mudbox,
Oh,
which is, yeah. So
You
I
want
didn't even
to,
do
or
the
you going
proportions.
to?
Classy, I think I was the one who wrote your tag. You're welcome. Oh, to make it beautiful.
So yeah, there you
I
go.
like
If you
the
want
blocking
some self-esteem boosting, there you go. I'm shit.
Thanks,
I
Alfred.
mean, if you want self-esteem boosting, just look at what you've posted recently compared to that. You'll got to start somewhere, and it looks like your starting point was better than most people's end point.
Well, I'll find my complete first character, which I did all by myself with no anything. Only Photobucket would send that confirmation email, so I don't have to keep on saying send the confirmation.
You're little shit.
Yeah,
ZBrush is good, but you have 4 different ways to save.
that's the first character I did.
Wow.
Good.
It's
I like
just
how you
like
just-
Doom Guy.
Solid. Solid boy. And his chin and his like jawline's entirely flat.
Who?
Straight line.
If anyone wants to see the first character that Alfred did ever, here we go. Boom.
This is Alfred's recent submission for Time Splitters Rewind.
This is my model to apply to team. Please accept me. I make good model, yes. I make best character. I work on Splitter and Mr. Presscake.
Oh my gosh, that is an awesome accent. That was
Okay, now actually for real though.
good.
I'm going to show you the first ever time splitter I made.
You need to do the voice for the rewind update and do it in that voice.
This time on the Time Splitters Rewind, we are putting out good things. Here are guns and more guns. This is my favorite gun.
This point is just only guns.
That's the first ever splitter I did, by the way.
Yeah, boy.
Hell yeah.
Solid boy. Like his amputee arms he's got.
Amputee arms, the Reaper splitter, mate.
Yeah. Amputee arms. It's a solid nub.
It's like a scythe. He goes shing.
That's the roundest scythe I've ever seen in my life.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's just a candy cane then. Candy
I
splitters.
accept that answer.
Candy splitters, that's what we're making. That's it.
The only thing I ask is that whoever added reverb to the voiceover in the last one not do it again.
There was reverb in the last. Let me find this.
David getting fired from the rewind update.
Rewind.
What?
Sorry. I gotta find this now.
Classy's pointed out there's some reverb in the video.
Oh, really? Hey, I got a
Yeah.
nice mic. When I talk during the rewind update, it's gonna be great. Like
Holy
much
shit,
better
there
than
is
this one.
reverb. There is reverb. Who did that?
What do you think?
I don't know. Why would you think I asked?
Whose video is it?
Hello, it is Classy Ham, and today I sound a bit different, but I'm doing the new Time Splitters update. This is a model I made. Its red eyes is scary, yes.
That voice is too easy to do. I really shouldn't start doing it or else I'll be able to stop.
I think it's great.
Who's Alfred?
No one important.
Jesus, boy, this.
I don't think Bortez even has a voice. I think he's just a strong silent type.
It's the new Gordon Freeman.
Borden Beeman.
Borden Beebam.
Borden Beeman. He's just a giant Borden biscuit.
He's an absolute unit.
Big boy. The voice sounded like K9 from Doctor Who.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a license to? Do you have a license to post
Who's that Russian? I love Bortez memes.
Nah, Bortez just speaks in a heavily distorted Russian.
He just speaks in like amplified 50%.
Oh god.
The glow coming from behind his glasses.
He sounds exactly like this.
Did he get punched in the chest?
No, he's just puffing it out.
True saw.
Have you seen it? I've made a Chad name a while back.
The chat. Virgin Cortez and the chat Bortez.
There it is. I don't know if you've seen that Alfred or not, but there we are.
Chad. Bortez.
Chad Bortez versus Virgin Cortez.
There's so much happening in that picture. I haven't even like taken the time to look at
No
it.
specular map. Awesome key of
door destruction.
Holding t-shirt for optimum quality. Page for pussy armor. And it's just a stretch picture of his jeans.
I love the key though. The key is my favourite part.
Yeah.
What key?
And then
Awesome
Virgin
key of
Cortez has no cool key.
Cool key. What is this? A key? Then this fucking Aladdin's lamp comes down.
It's just a diving helmet with a laser coming out of it.
Which then cuts open the door. I mean, it's a kind of key, I guess. key of
It's
death.
like in the previous, the door doesn't like just slowly fall, it just instantly collapses after the key's done lasering it. Come on. I want to get the original model.
You'd think you'd tell in the description where it came from.
He's embarrassed.
Man, I hope he never takes down those videos.
They've already been
Like,
downloaded.
whenever he
Yeah.
becomes in a few years, I want that to be on his channel forever.
Time capsule of rewind.
Yeah.
I know Alfred through Emerson. They went to college together.
Yes. I haven't spoken to Emerson for quite a while now.
Deep lore.
But it just goes to show how small the world is, really.
How big is the world in nautical miles?
It's small.
The world's radius is 3,440 nautical miles.
Can you prove that?
Google says so.
Can you prove it?
There is also the Wikipedia entry for a nautical mile.
Thanks. I feel so cool.
Also the Wikipedia entry for length.
What's the girth?
I'll give you, there you go.
In centimeters, tell me the girth.
How
it's flat.
thick is the Earth?
Like
I
with
spelled Earth wrong.
like the double C's or
No, let's see what thick Earth comes up with.
Oh, done.
It's a picture of Alex Jones.
Destroy the child.
They say government ain't gaying up the frogs, but they is. Communist theorist dude. Click the link in my bio if you want $50 in Lyft credits, promo code MEMEBOYS.
Found a job yet, Niall?
God no.
'Cause I think you found your calling right here.
Googling thick memes.
No, you can work for InfoWars. Become an Info Warrior.
Someone did a video on what is supplements are like, and they're just 3
Oh,
times.
Hitch Bomber
expensive
guy,
than-
yeah.
I have not found a job yet, classy. I've applied for like just generic jobs first to get money, and then work on Rewind in spare time. And then after a few years, I'll probably apply for a position. I'm going to try and move into technical animator, which would require me to learn a bit of Python. I could learn to use Ruby, the superior coding language.
I haven't heard of that one. Oh,
RPG Maker code. Lewis got a job at Ubisoft in like Bucharest. She's like, I can't remember what country that's in, but Ukraine?
Oops. It's not right.
Romania. Yeah, that guy was Romanian in the chat earlier.
Was he Romanian?
Yeah.
Or did he just know how to speak Romanian?
It's a very obscure language to learn.
Still, it's a language.
So,
man, I need to get some dinner here. I'm probably gonna stop in like 15 minutes.
Oh, but the amount of hijinks we're having on the stream.
You can't
Able
end
things
it
to do.
now.
It's the people will be waiting like they're waiting something.
I could just
That's
leave
one
the
of my
stream
university
going
assignments.
if you guys just want to just be talking.
Yeah,
Can you-
we're turning it now to a podcast.
Like the dullest podcast
that
you
would
can
be
imagine.
the worst. Yeah, the worst. Yeah. Be
Why you
shitty
why you
to
lying? It's
talk about
amazing.
game. I can talk about games, but games are shit. Until Doom comes out.
Until Doom comes out, yeah.
Man literally too angry to die.
In that trailer, he wasn't even angry though. He was quite calm and he was walking past all those people.
And then casually strangled the one guy with his lanyard.
Man, he consented.
He consented by cringing the whole time, like he was going to die. I mean, what do you do when something that brutal wants to kill you, or could kill you?
At that point, you just let it happen. It's not your world anymore, it's his. You're just living in it.
It's not your world anymore. Oh.
So I've spilt beans on my stuff. What about you guys? I remember we've had this conversation before, so I have seen one of Sam's earlier models. But Niall, where's your stuff?
I can show you the first thing I ever 3D model
Go ahead.
with no.
Oh, we're on about early stuff.
Oh yeah, that was the stuff.
Where is it?
I wish I still had the very first thing I modeled. I made a spaceship in Max.
It's in like a really obscure folder. That's definitely not it.
Oh yeah, this was something, just before you start, this was something I did. I recorded this while I was in university class, and people got pissed off at me because everybody was struggling with ZBrush and I just modeled the skull.
Oh.
This was fun. It's not a particularly great skull, it's just something I did for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love the history recordings you do in ZBrush.
How do you do them?
Oh, it's just you know, let the history save, and then you press
Do I not
in
render?
movie, you just press
Yeah.
forward history, and it basically just makes a video for you.
Oh, that's cool.
We did a low poly environment in first year, and I'm trying to find it because I was actually really happy with how it turned out for the first time I'd ever used Max. And god damn, I can't find it. Oh, I've got loads of targets.
The texture of choice.
This is the very first like mecha make at all until that point. So
Oh.
Oh wow, that looks like, you know, something you could find in Quake or Team Fortress.
Or like
the original.
Turbo Squid for free.
yeah, man, do you want to buy it?
For free?
You don't get it for free, no.
Aw.
$20.
Oh,
$20.
Gotta make a profit at least.
Yeah, profit of $20.
or like
But that was like literally the first thing I ever.
Is it? The first thing? Because the first thing I ever made,
yeah,
which I don't
I
have a
never
picture of,
touched
is a
it.
lot worse.
Oh, I'll show you the first thing that I ever was trying to figure out.
Boxes and cylinders. That's literally it.
Trying to figure out 3ds Max camera and buttons. We were tasked with making tables and chairs.
They literally just taught us how to bevel. So the cylinder bit below the top cannon, it's just all beveled. There's like 8 different bevels. Just to try count.
that's half of 3D modeling right there. It's just beveling.
Bevel and insert. That's it. And then there was
Wheat.
and there was this big boy. Because we had to do 2. We had to do 2 mechs based on some from Hawken. The texture was It was painted in Max because they only taught us how to do the viewport paint.
Dang, dude.
I didn't even know you
It
could
sucks.
paint in Max.
Yeah, neither did I until they showed us.
Like I said, it's a lot better than the first thing I ever made, which was probably like a milk jug.
Really want to show you. I've got PSD files. Do I not? There you go. How to do presentation sheets. Suck.
Yeah, I remember seeing that was pretty good.
Nice. That's alright, actually.
I actually did enjoy it. It's low polys. It's like, I think, at
Why
max.
do you want to be an animator now? Why don't you just become a modeler?
I can easily
Because-
see that being like Max Payne 1.
Because, yeah, funny enough, this is based off the bar scene from Uncharted 3.
Huh.
But it had to be really low poly for beyond mobile spec.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it is, I know the process, and I know that you need high poly, low poly. I know how to do it, but just putting it into practice, I just don't have the patience. I'm more happy with hard surface stuff like that, the environment stuff, for mobile spec. So I actually did want to, for finding a project before I even knew I wanted to do animation, was I wanted to do the subway from Max Payne 1.
Oh, nice.
Just in that low poly style.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided to do animation. And I had an arcade machine, and I was so bad that I forgot like the side of it was flipped. One's normal, one's upside down.
I had problems with that doing like an island piece, and I didn't know that sides could be flipped. So
It's extreme. The picture, the model's literally just a square.
okay, now that's epic.
From total 60,703 tries to 36. Oh man.
Not worthy.
Well, I was proud of how I did the bot piece. So I rendered it separately. And you can't really see it because I didn't let the lighting bake properly.
Okay.
Nice shadows when you let the light bake properly.
Mm-hmm.
Just having it come out nice is quite good. I remember struggling with the bar quite a lot. Do you want to see the best texture sheet ever for a bottle of Budweiser?
Okay,
Yeah.
go on.
Enjoy. It's so stretched.
Nice. It's a one stretchy boy.
Like, because this is my first texture sheets, I didn't really do wireframe rendering, which would have been so much better.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Did you guys
For a
do much
first.
drawing in your courses?
Yeah, I did some
Ooh.
concepting stuff.
Ooh.
Let's see if I can dig out some of it.
My stuff was very not good. Because I started at Foundation year because I had no prior like,
No,
3D
I didn't.
knowledge, so I
I
thought
was-
it would be...
I didn't do,
That's the
funny
start.
enough, I went into university with no knowledge of how to digitally draw and no knowledge of 3D. Like, my mum and dad was like, they'll teach you there and you're not doing a foundation because you got accepted. So, it's, see if
It was so worth because it taught me the basics to get started, and I was,
Mm.
I think, a bit of a better... Like, you can see when it's a bit of an error, there's a seam in the middle of the door, and, you know, some of the chairs are a bit blocky. I think if I went back to it now, with all the knowledge I have, I could probably make it a lot nicer. But as is, I think it looks quite nice.
No, yeah, that was a concept piece I did for one of the when I was first learning ZBrush.
First almost got me killed. Yeah, Hamish, I know you had to leave a couple of times from group work because you were so like ill from all-nighters doing all your work.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was the character I concepted for when I was first learning ZBrush.
Yeah, I remember this. It's on your art station.
Yeah, I'm decently happy with the high poly. The low poly, not so much. Like, my main aim was to try and just get the anatomy correct, which I think I did a decent job at.
Yeah, though I remember you mentioning the face.
Oh yeah, the face and the boots.
Man, at some point I really want to do do like a sculpting screen sharing session with you guys, just because I think it would be fun.
Totally.
We used
Yeah,
to do
that'd be
this
cool.
back on Rewind, where us character artists, when there was more than, there were
This
actually
is
character artists. We all.
this is a face mask I made.
Oh, wow, that's actually quite good.
I like it.
Nice. What did you do that in ZBrush?
No, that was in 3S Max.
Oh, right.
Whoa.
Okay.
The actual like indents. Yeah, that was just using the move tool in
Huh.
I didn't like build off of.
It's actually very good practice to try and build a character without sculpting, but to use box modeling.
What it was it was polys on a face, and then I turbo smoothed it to get it look smooth, and it actually came out decent.
Yeah.
Huh. That's cool.
But then I did put it in ZBrush, and then you can see the creases down the side, like a little jawline. That was just done with move tool.
But back
Yeah.
when Rewind had a full team of people, character artists, we used to do this thing where we'd get in Skype, because Skype was a thing, and we'd all screen share modeling.
Oh, that's
Sometimes
cool.
we'd challenge each other to try and model something in so and so amount of time. And I was pretty fast, so I won. But it was still a lot of fun, and I think it overall helped everyone improve their speed and ability.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I don't like the idea of live streaming as much as I like the idea of actually just sitting down and having a session like that with someone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find some renders of a vehicle.
The only issue with this Discord chat is you can't screen share.
Yeah, you have to go into a private message.
It's a bit annoying, but it's quite cool because you can actually get big groups of people and.
Apparently my my rendering skills were sucky, but this is a mobile spec car.
Again, that's nice.
Not bad.
That's actually all right.
Yeah.
You know what I got for it mark wise?
What
50.
Ouch.
50%. 50%.
what was the issue?
It was you can see a couple of the edges near the front hood of the car, white pointy. And they said I could have afforded to use a lot more. I could use the poly smarter because there's quite a lot of really weird wheel arch stuff going on in the front wheel.
Yeah, but it's bullshit
Especially
in the
from-
end, because you won't really need to worry about that come next generation of mobile games. I hate kind of like the kind of marking where it's completely dependent on the time you're being marked, rather than taking into account other things.
Yeah. Yeah, because in 3 years it's going to be outdated.
I will show you how my character art went. Sam's already seen it. And it sucks. It really does suck. In ZBrush and the maps, it looks good. But when put into UE4, it just lost all the detail and it just turned out flat. And I was really upset about it. I hated it. Where is it? Okay, so I'm going to delete it as well. Because I didn't have any renders. This is the...
Well, if you're deleting it, I'm saving it right now.
that's in engine. You can see where the amps are, but it just didn't bake any detail properly. It just didn't do it. And I don't know why it didn't do it. But the actual, like the normals and the maps, you can see the detail, and I don't know why it got lost.
Probably just the way the normals are baked.
He wasn't T-posing enough. Wasn't showing his dominance.
Like, that's how the
That's it.
map came out. The torso as well I was a little bit happy with.
I
But
tell
that's
you
what I
what,
meant.
on that texture map, I gotta say this, I really love that face on that texture map.
Whoa,
So
his
much
forearm
like
muscles.
It's ridiculous.
What's going on with the forearms,
Yeah.
dude? Oh,
That was the first time I did character art.
wow. He's got some.
Like I
huge
said,
forearms.
I know the process, but putting it into like action, it was just I just couldn't really hack it. That's why I don't really enjoy character art so much.
Yeah, but I think your hard surface is pretty good, and you could probably, if you decided to, you'd probably get quite good at it.
Yeah, I definitely want to put more time into it. That's the normal.
Because I'm saying you do animation, so you could like model a gun, do it, and animate it.
It's a valuable pipeline to get into. Being able to do the modeling, rigging, and animating is
something that I have to sort of look into. Is looking into like basic animations and all that.
It all takes time.
I want to find the lightsaber I made.
Like, just again, take all those things you want to get experienced at and just do it. Sounds dumb, but that's it.
Yeah.
Alfred, if you had to put a number, how many characters do you think you've made in your life?
How many characters do I think I made? What, completely or started?
Just in general, like how many you think like you've made?
I don't know. Probably well over 100.
Exactly. That is a lot of characters.
I mean, I'm actually looking through some of my stored ZBrush files now. Unfortunately, I took a lot of the old stuff and I moved it onto the cloud, so most of the stuff that's on my computer is pretty much just quite recent. Although,
I can show you the first thing I animated. I wonder if I have the compilation. Oh, I do. I have all the AVIs. Oh, it's too big. God damn it. Wow, and then Discord. I wish I named my folders, like, properly.
Don't we all?
yeah, you're not alone in that one. I don't name my folders properly, or my files for that matter. Sometimes I have to go through and fix everything so that I know what I'm looking at.
Oh, we had a assess tutorials, and my I think I got nearly 4 marks for it. I can't find any. Damn it! Why do I suck at making like? Okay, I have
Okay, friends, I think I'm gonna come to a close. About finished my block out. A few more things left, but.
What's an SBF file?
Well, are you calling it a stream?
Yeah, I need to get some food, man. I'm starving.
Fair dues.
Thanks for watching. Unsubscribe. Yay. I'll see you guys later.